Hey y'all, this is Amanda and welcome back to my Texas Donate a Garden. And today is one of my favorite days because we are going to be decking out the porch for fall and Halloween. Okay, so first things first, we have so much stuff going on. It's a mess. So the first thing I like to do is clear everything out and give everything a good wipe down. So let's knock that out real quick and get to the fun part. Okay, here's the space all cleared up. Looking good. All right, it's actually a pretty large porch considering, I just have like a cookie cutter house is what I have. So looks pretty good. I was always excited. This is the first house I've ever had that had a porch, like a place to sit. And I really, really enjoy it. Let's take a quick look at some of the fall planters that we've already worked on. These are done beautifully. Only thing that's struggled is the super bells. Everything else is done really, really pretty. If you go over here, you can actually see all my mums are starting to bloom, which is exciting. Look at this mama. Very happy. Just doing glorious. And then over here, this one's doing really well. Super bells are doing way better than this one. Looking good. Okay, let's get to the fun part. Okay, so my first project is going to be a set of 3 ghosts made out of tomato cages. And I have 3 kids, so I thought that this would be kind of fun. Just starting with something as simple as a styrofoam ball. And whoops. Poking it into the top. So I want to have 3 different sizes. This one will be the tallest. And then I want to take some white lights and I'm going to just start with just kind of like wrapping them around the cage. I have 2 strands for 3 ghosts, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I think that I can stretch out one of the strands and get 2 ghosts for that strand. Okay. And I'm just kind of tying like a loose knot for the lights. All right, so fabric. So I originally was looking at bed sheets and they're actually pretty expensive. So I ended up finding this kind of remnant fabric at Walmart. And this one was 6 yards for $4, which was way less. Was that 6 yards? Doesn't feel like 6 yards. Oh, this was 2 yards for $4. Here's the 6 yard one. Okay, this is what I mean. Okay, so this is 6 yards for $4. I think it was $4. Maybe it's $8. But anyway, this ended up being a lot less expensive than the bed sheet, which was pretty awesome. So the idea is that, we put the fabric on it like this. Super easy. Could even go back in and like put some stuff to make it go up like that. But since I'm going to have 3 of them, that's quite a bit. I'm going to start with that. And then next, I just picked up a simple piece of black felt. And it was like 32 cents at Walmart. And I want to make 2 eyes. And in order to make 2 eyes, I'm going to just take a long piece and fold it in half. And then I'm going to cut an oblong piece. And this one's going to be my daughter. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a winged eye. Like it has eyelashes. Okay, so then the idea is it's going to go like that. Okay, I've got my hot glue gun over here. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue. I'm not looking to like make these stick forever. These are not going to be out in the elements. They are going to be protected under the porch. Sweet. I love it. I super love it. Okay, let's knock out 2 more. Okay, all done. I'm so excited. Can't wait to walk you guys through everything, show you what I did. It is bright, it's cheerful, it's a great combination of fall and Halloween. So let's take a look. Of course, walking up to the front porch, we have just basically piles of gorgeous pumpkins here. Absolutely beautiful. The pumpkins are all purchased from Walmart. The big standard orange jack-o'-lanterns are about $4.68 each, and the more fantasy unique ones are, I think, about $6.89, 86 cents, right around there. Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. I decided to do a mix of bright oranges, peaches, some really dark red oranges, and just a hint of green to make sure that it ties in with the landscape. And of course, walking up, we have our 3 little ghosts that I made from tomato cages and styrofoam, some remnant fabric, some white lights, and black felt. My kids absolutely adore them. I also included just a few potted mums. I didn't go crazy on the mums. I just have 3 all purchased from Home Depot. Third one's right here. Each of these was 11 something, so about $12 each. More pumpkins along this way. Let me do a wide angle shot. Okay, I love my little wooden bench, and I always love just draping a blanket over it, decking it out with pillows. And I just covered my windows with a little bit of spider web, a little bit of lighting. Over here on the front door, I love just turning my fall wreath into, you know, something a little more spooky, and then all of this just comes off very simply for fall once Halloween is over. I am going to harvest some corn stalks and tuck them back there. I'll leave that for another video. I've got my dragon wing begonia back there. And my caladiums still look really beautiful, and they accent the porch really nicely and kind of soften everything by having some plants worked in. All right, coming around the corner, you'll see me in the mirror. And this is the side area with my cute little table that I got this summer on Facebook Marketplace. A couple of pillows. I love my begonias. I know that they're not the right color, but I really did not want to get rid of them. I think they're just stunning. And so I tucked in a skull and some gourds. And then my mom was getting rid of this bird cage over here, so I grabbed it up, used the pedestal that I usually have on the back porch, tucked in a couple of items that I already had. I covered my mirror with some spider webs. Spider webs are such a fun way to add a lot of spookiness without a big cost. For my fall planters, I did tuck in some faux berries right here. And then these are some metal kind of corn looking type things that I got from the Dollar Tree last year. They go a long way to add some color to these designs. And since I ended up utilizing so much orange, let me scan over here. You can see just across, see the orange pumpkins in the background. You can see the orange now added into the planters, really ties in nicely. Okay, I am over the moon. This feels amazing. It feels like fall, but it also feels spooky. My kids love spooky Halloween stuff, not necessarily like gory or scary, just spookiness. And so I felt like this is like a really nice combination. And a lot of these Halloween elements will come down after Halloween, and I'll still be able to utilize all these pumpkins out until after Thanksgiving. And then typically after Thanksgiving, all these pumpkins, they go to my friend Crystal's house. She has a horse and donkeys and several animals, and they really enjoy the pumpkins and the squash as treats throughout the winter season. So it's always really fun to be able to do that, and it's also super fun just to feed the donkeys with all these. It's kind of an end of the year tradition. All my kids, we load up everything and take them over there, which is super fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video with the porch. it brings me a lot of joy to work on my porch. I know this is a lot. Like, I mean, I know this is a lot of pumpkins and a lot of stuff going on. I will say most of this already are owned. I did buy all the pumpkins this year, and I did buy a couple of mums, and then of course the stuff to make the new ghosts. Everything else we already had, which is great. And so I love collecting things at the end of the season when they're on clearance. And if you saw my garage right now, you'd be like, because we have a lot of Halloween stuff. I love Halloween. It's my mom's birthday. Halloween is my mom's birthday. So it's always been really, really big in our house when I was growing up, and my children absolutely adore it. All right, if you haven't, make sure you catch that other video where I decorate our kitchen dining area as a witch's laboratory. And I'll drop that link below so you can check it out. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.